Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Chicago is a city where the furthest you have to go for anything, mundane or exotic, is a few blocks away, and you can walk there under the shade of old trees. Chicago has the third largest gross metropolitan product in the United States, approximately $506 billion US dollars, according to 2007 estimates. The city has been rated as having the most balanced economy in the United States due to its high level of diversification. Chicago was named the fourth most important business center in the world in the MasterCard Worldwide Centers of Commerce Index. Additionally, the Chicago metropolitan area recorded the greatest number of new or expanding corporate facilities in the United States for 6 out of 7 years from 2001 to 2008. The Chicago metropolitan area has the third largest science and engineering workforce of any metropolitan area in the nation. In 2009, even after the Great Recession began, Chicago placed 9th on the USB list of world's richest cities. Chicago is a place where people can drive cars, walk dogs, ride bicycles, and walk from place to place. It's a city where there are buses if you don't want to drive or can't afford a car. The Chicago Transit Authority, the CTA, handles public transportation in the city of Chicago and a few adjacent suburbs outside of the Chicago city limits. The CTA operates an extensive network of buses and a rapid transit elevated and subway system known as the L for elevated, with lines designated by colors. These rapid transit lines also serve both Midway and O'Hare airports. The CTA's rail lines consist of the red, blue, green, orange, brown, purple, pink, and yellow lines. Both the red and blue lines offer 24-hour service, which makes Chicago one of the few cities in the world and one of only 3 cities in the United States of America to offer rail service every day of the year for 24 hours around the clock.
I'll play it day by day. I'm still around now, my heart is healing, but something's never gonna change. 'Cause now I know love ain't easy to find. I let you go, now I'm changing my mind. I know that love, it don't come easy. It took so long, it's been hard to find, and so you back where you belong. Want you back where you belong. Back where you belong. I played around now, I've done some dealing. I found that love should be with you. But so you're gone now, my head is reeling. Don't wanna be with someone new, and so I go. There's a feeling inside because I know what I'm leaving behind. I know that love, it don't come easy. It took so long, it's been hard to find, and so alone. You must believe it, ain't gonna let it slip away. I know I was wrong. I want you back where you belong. Want you back where you belong. Back where you belong.
If needed, one can go to the local neighborhood bar for a good old Polish Boilermaker. It's just 2 blocks away, walking distance, either direction, from the front door of your apartment, and they're usually open till 2 o'clock in the morning. A Boilermaker, for those of you who don't know it, is a beer cocktail consisting of a glass of beer and a shot of whiskey, tequila, or vodka. The beer is either served as a chaser or is mixed with the liquor. When the beer is served as a chaser, the drink is often simply called a shot in a beer.
Danger in the shape of something wild. Stranger dressed in black, she's a hungry child. Take her home. When she comes downtown, the boys all stop and stare. When she comes downtown, she walks like she just don't care. Yeah, hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. In the city, hot child in the city, she's kinda dangerous. Hot child in the city, a young child, running wild and looking pretty. Young child, running wild. Child in the city, hot child in the city, hot child in the city, hot child.
Chicago is a city where Chinese, Indians, Iraqis, Pakistanis, Jews, Hispanics, Poles, Swedes, Irish, Africans, and African Americans can live at peace and conduct business on the same block. Once you make a friend, they are your friend. As of the 2010 census, there were 2,695,598 people with 1,045,560 households residing within Chicago. More than half of the population of the state of Illinois lives in the Chicago metropolitan area. Chicago is also one of the nation's most densely populated major cities. The racial composition of the city was 45% white, 31.7% non-Hispanic whites, 32.9% Black or African American, 28.9% Hispanic or Latinos of any race, 13.4% from some other race, 5.5% Asian, 2.7% from 2 or more races, and 0.5% American Indian. Chicago sits at the tip of Lake Michigan, a lake so large that it looks like an ocean. Chicago is home to buildings that stand so tall they touch the clouds. You can go to museums, a planetarium, and sporting arenas which are so old they are in the history books. The outcome of the Great Chicago Fire in 1871 led to the largest building boom in the history of the nation. In 1885, the first steel-framed high-rise building, the Home Insurance Building, rose in Chicago, ushering in the skyscraper era. Today, Chicago's skyline is among the world's tallest and most dense. The nation's two tallest buildings are located in Chicago: Willis Tower, formerly Sears Tower, and Trump International Hotel and Tower. The Loop's historic buildings include the Chicago Board of Trade Building, the Fine Arts Building, 35 East Wacker, and the Chicago Building, along with many others. The Merchandise Mart, once first on the list of largest buildings in the world, still listed as the 20th with its own zip code, stands near the junction of the north and south branches of the Chicago River. Presently, the four tallest buildings in the city are Willis Tower, Trump International Hotel and Tower, the Aon Center, previously the Standard Oil Building, and the John Hancock Center. In 1998, the city officially opened the museum campus, a 10-acre lakefront park surrounding three of the city's main museums, each of which is of national importance: the Adler Planetarium and Astronomy Museum, the Field Museum of Natural History, and the Shedd Aquarium. Museum campus joins the southern section of Grant Park, which includes the renowned Art Institute of Chicago. The Buckingham Fountain anchors the downtown park along the lakefront. The University of Chicago's Oriental Institute has an extensive collection of ancient Egyptian and Near Eastern archaeological artifacts. Other museums and galleries in Chicago include the Chicago History Museum, the DeSabo Museum of African American History, the Museum of Contemporary Art, the Polish Museum of America, the Museum of Broadcast Communications, and the Museum of Science and Industry.